Hey everybody, my name is JD Hoovener. I'm your host of the Bold Today Show. This is where you, the inventor, entrepreneur, or business owner, get your daily inspiration to make the world a better place. All right, we're at the end of our series on cannabis and marijuana, and I want to talk about the different aspects of copyright and trade secret. Those are the last two areas of IP that we haven't yet talked about in the cannabis industry. And so with trade secrets, we've talked about this before on the show, but I want to lay out the big three elements that are true in every single state. You've got to be able to have something that's not known in the public, right? Not readily ascertainable, it's called. The second element is you must be making efforts to keep that information secret. And the last element is that that information, that trade secret knowledge, has to be economically valuable. Those are the big three tenets in order to having a trade secret. Certainly within the cannabis world, there's tons of great information. And it can range from anything from business processes, or how you're actually doing the growing and the cutting and the processing and the trimming and the packaging of the product, to something much more generic like a customer list, vendor list, directions. I mean, certain information and processes for how your company does what it does. The second thing I want to talk about today is copyright protection. As you may know, copyrights originate from the mind, right? These are creative works that are expressed through humans, and as long as they're captured, right, fixed in a tangible means, recorded on a microphone, picked up on a cloud recording device, or put onto a record, these are creative works that are put out there by artists. And so, yes, definitely, copyright is a big deal for those in the cannabis industry. Those creating, whether it be videos, photographs, images, songs, right? All of that is a part of what makes up a business's brand and how you just sort of develop a theme to your customers. And so any of those media, right, any of the creative publications that you have out there on your website, and print media, all of that is protectable and should be thought of as an intellectual property. Registration can be sought. It should be sought, especially for those works that are going to be sold. Something that's put together in a portfolio, video, even an advertisement that's going to be licensed, that all needs to be protected and should be filed with the Library of Congress. So we've covered it all this week. We've touched on patent law, trade secret, trademark, copyright, and we've also touched a little bit on overall business strategy. Cannabis, as we know, is a major substance, and while it is still federally controlled, more than half the states have now legalized it. So if you haven't really thought about it yet, I encourage you to please think hard about how it's going to impact you and your business, even if it's tangentially. Hope you have a wonderful weekend ahead. I look forward to talking with you next week. I'm your host of the Bold Today Show, JD Hoovener. Hope you all have a great day. Go big, go bold.